the one for me. You ain't got shit I need. Want me to take my time with you. Maybe I'm not your speed. Maybe I'm not your league. You ain't even got no cheese. Maybe I'm just too G for you. Maybe I'm just too street. I can even roll in peace. Everybody notice me.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cece and I'm back with another video. This is a chit chat get ready with me. This is my first ever chit chat get ready with me on this channel. I believe I did one before, but I deleted it because I didn't really like it. And yeah, so just keep watching. So I'm gonna go in with my MAC primer. So I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony. And this is what it looks like. Make sure you brush out your brows first. Anyways, y'all, so I wanted to talk about coworkers are not your friends at all. Like, and not like I just noticed that. I've been noticed that, but this time I really confirmed it. Like, people will really be in your face laughing and smiling and really go behind your back and like get you in trouble. Not like I care, because I'll be like, listen, I'm ready to quit this shit. I have no tolerance. Should I say low tolerance or no tolerance for bullshit? Like, I will tell you about yourself right then and there with no issue at all. Don't care about your feelings being hurt after, nothing. Like, don't come for me at all. And like I was saying, I don't usually spaz on people. Like, it takes a lot for me to like come out of character, and people at my job just be pushing my buttons. And I feel like because I'm younger than them, like, you know, when you're in a job, a professional setting, people say you will be 25 working with 50-year-olds and basically 25 working with your grandmother. So at least, I mean, you can have a little respect, which I do, but don't come for me. Don't act like I'm your child, or you're gonna talk to me however you feel like and you're gonna get away with it. That's not how it works, especially not with me. Like, especially not with I. But I have a lot of patience, and it takes a lot. Like, it takes a lot. I keep saying that, but it really takes a lot to piss me off. So now I'm just gonna be shaping up my eyebrows with some Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Y'all, I just started using this concealer and I love it so much. I used to use the well, I still use the NARS Radiant concealer. I believe that's what it's called. I still use that, but I really love the Born This Way Too Faced concealer. And yeah, what was I saying? I'm not a good storyteller, to be honest. And it's kind of hard speaking while doing your eyebrows. That's why I be doing my eyebrows off camera, because this shit needs a lot of concentration, okay? But this is about to turn into story time. So let me tell y'all. So I have this coworker. My job has 3 locations. And if you're from New York, you will know what locations I'm talking about. But if you're not, there's a Westchester location, there's a Brooklyn location, and there's a Manhattan location. So we were in Manhattan, but apparently the company moved to a small. We were in a big location, and they moved to a small location for whatever personal reasons it was. And they didn't have space for some of the workers, so they moved us to Brooklyn. They moved the billers to Brooklyn. I work at an eye doctor, retina ophthalmologist to be specific, and they moved us to Brooklyn. Well, I wanted to move to Brooklyn. I couldn't do the front desk anymore because these patients, like, if you know, you know, but these patients in the city are so bougie. Like, They are super bougie, super rude, and I couldn't deal with that. I could deal with them on the phone, but not in person at all. I cannot do it. Like, I can be respectful, but my facial expression says it all. Yeah, let me tell you, my facial expressions is not to be messed with. So there was this particular coworker. I'm not gonna be saying any names because I still work there, and sis still gotta pay the rent. Feel me? So I'm not gonna say no names, but everything you tell her is, oh, I've been working here for 28 years. I've been working here for this and this amount of years. Okay, you've been working here for this. If you've been working here so long, you should know more than I do. You shouldn't be asking me for anything at all. You should know it all. Like, if you're gonna keep throwing that in my face, then sis, why are you asking me anything at all? So every time she would ask me something, let's say simple help with the computer, I would start helping her, and she would just be like, never mind, I'll just ask somebody else. It's not the first time, it's not the second, the third, fourth, or fifth time she's done that to me. So basically, I have low tolerance from people being rude to me. Like, I can be really nasty, and that's something you don't want to start with me. Like, if I'm being nice to you, just be nice right back, okay? There's no need for you to be rude to me if I'm trying to help you out with something that you asked for. So basically, she was asking me for help with something. Is this black? Does this look black on camera, y'all? No, I'm colorblind. And I can't see far, so. But anyways, if you're going to ask me for help, then take the help or ask somebody else. Don't wait till I start helping you for you to be like, oh, never mind, I'll ask somebody else. Like, that is mad rude. That is mad disrespectful. That's just something you don't do. Especially not to my black ass, because I'll be ready to spaz. I'll be ready to spaz. So, she's been doing that to me a lot. Like, when I tell y'all a lot. And I just been letting that shit rock, so. But that one time she did that shit, we was in Brooklyn. We was in the Brooklyn location by now. So, I know my insurance is pretty good. I have no problem helping anybody, but don't be rude in the process. Like, don't do that. I know I say like a lot, but don't be rude in the process. Or just ask somebody else, like I was saying before. Go to your manager or somebody. Don't come to me if you know that as soon as I start helping you, it's a problem. Like, if you're not understanding what I'm saying, granted, be like, oh, I don't understand. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna ask somebody else. Like, and then you're gonna go like this. Like, what if you had hit me in my face? Then it would have been a whole other ball game, sis. I don't care how old you are. Like, don't do that. So when she did that, I'm like, you always do that to me. Like, sis, I don't like that stuff. That is mad rude. And that's just something I don't tolerate. Not from nobody at all. And don't think because you older than me, I'm going to let you rock every time. And that time was the last time because I was not having it. So basically, I was like, I'm going to tell you exactly what I said to her. I was like, don't ask me for anything anymore. Don't ask me for nothing. If you need help, go see your manager. Like, I was just mad aggressive. I was like, don't ask me for help no more. Like, just like that with the hand action and everything. Because I had enough. Like, I had enough. I didn't curse her out. Because, of course, I would have been out of a job if I did curse her out. So, I didn't do that. It wasn't worth it. And she was still older than me. So, I was still being a little, I wouldn't say a little because I went the fuck off, okay? I went off. So when I spazzed on her, everybody was just mad quiet in the room. Like, everybody was listening or whatever. Mind you, I work with all females. Like, I work with the billers. and they're also in that office. So basically everybody was quiet. After I spazzed, it was time for her to leave. So apparently when she got up to leave, she was crying. Mind you, this is like a 50-something-year-old lady. Okay, she probably have a child my age. So she got up crying. Mind you, you're always rude to me. Always cutting me off. Cutting somebody off is rude. I don't care what nobody say to me. Cutting somebody off when they're trying to help you. Cutting somebody off when they're speaking to you is bottom line rude. Like, don't do that. So she was crying. I didn't know she was crying. I didn't see her crying. And to be honest, I wouldn't have no sympathy for you crying because you're always rude to me. And that's not only that situation. Like, it's other situations too that I'm not even going to state on camera. It's other situations too. First of all, she's always crying. If you're that sensitive, then you should be mindful of what you say and what you do to people. Like, I have a heart, but certain stuff, like, I'll be like, no. You just want me to feel sorry for you. So apparently the next day, I think I was off the next day or something like that. It's either I was off or I can't remember what happened the next day, but I don't think I was at work. So the day I returned to work, listen, I love my manager. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I love my manager. She is so sweet. Like, you could talk to her about anything. She's easy to talk to and stuff like that. So next day, y'all, when I'm going to work, I was late for work, but I didn't know that the trains was gonna be delayed. So apparently I told her last minute, like when it was 15 minutes to the time I was supposed to be at work, I tell her I'm gonna be late. I texted her, I told her I was gonna be late, and apparently that was a problem. I'm like, wait a minute, since when is it a problem? So she must have heard the news before that. So when she told me, she was like, next time please let me know ahead of time. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, how am I supposed to know the train is going to be delayed ahead of time? So there's no way for me to tell you ahead of time that the train is going to be delayed. But I didn't say anything, and my red receipt on my phone is on. I did that on purpose, not for that situation, not for work purposes, but with friends and people that I talk to. I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose because people be irritating as hell. Like, when I want to be petty, my red receipt is gonna stay on. So, not being petty in that situation, my red receipt just happened to be on. So I read her message and I did not respond because I'm like, listen, I'm already late. I'm not in the mood. And everybody's just pissing me off this morning. So I'm not even going to answer her. So then, I guess she seen that I read the message and I didn't respond. She texted me again. She was like, oh, and I need to speak to you about a situation that happened in the office the day before you were absent. I'm like, okay, I already know what she's talking about. She can't be talking about nothing else but what had happened with that lady. I'm like, okay. So I texted her when I got in. She was like, let her know when I'm free to talk to her. So I just wanted to get this shit over with. I wanted to hear what she was saying and what was happening. I didn't know what was happening. Feel me? Now, let me not talk like that. But I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, listen, I defended myself. I was not being rude. I might have been aggressive, but rude I was not. Wait, I think I skipped the part when I said, one of my coworkers stopped me in the hallway and was like, oh, you should have been more respectful. That's an older lady. She's old enough to be a mother. This, that, and the third. I'm like, well, she should have thought about that before she was rude to me. Like, and you can't talk to me when I'm in a bad mood, because I'm going to give you a backlash too. Like, but this is somebody who's always laughing and smiling at me like, oh, so I didn't take it as nothing. I'm like, okay, you're probably right. I shouldn't have said it the way I did. or whatnot. She was like, that lady left out crying. That's when I found out that she was really crying, because I didn't know she was crying. I didn't look at her face when she was leaving because I was that pissed off. So, she was like, that's an older lady. You should have been nice about it, or went to your manager about it. Listen, I am not the type to go snitching. Like, I'm going to handle stuff myself. I don't snitch on people. Why should I get anybody in trouble? But now I know, because people have no problem getting me in trouble. So then when I finally got a chance to talk to my manager, I texted her. I'm like, are you ready or whatever? She was like, step away from your desk, go where nobody could hear me. So I went to the staircase. So she was like, I heard that you were really rude and aggressive to so-and-so. And I'm like, where's the part when she was rude to me? Like, you totally just skipped that part. So maybe you didn't hear about that part. So I'm going to tell you about that part. And I tell her what happened. I'm like, she always does this. She's always cutting me off when I'm talking to her. If that's the case, she's being rude as well, because it's rude to cut me off when I'm trying to help you. You ask me for help, I'm trying to help you, and then you're cutting me off. That's also rude. So, and then she was like, but several ladies in the room. I'm like, several ladies? So more than one people snitched on me. So more than one person called you and told you this. I'm like, okay. So mind you, this is a group of females that we pray. Every time we come in the morning, we pray together and everything. I'm like, okay. So apparently, people are that two-faced. Like, you pray with me, you hold my hand, you pray with me every morning, you smile in my face, you eat my snacks. Like I said, eat my snacks, you eat my snacks, and then you went and snitched on me. Like, I really gotta be aware of people. Like, that shit, it didn't take me by surprise, because I know they always had issues in the past, but I'm like, damn, like, niggas really snitched on me? I'm like, damn. Amazing. So yeah, moral of the story, you don't have friends at work. They're just your coworkers. Don't think that because people laugh and smile in your face. In my situation, we prayed together. We did all of that stuff together. Don't think that they're a friend. They're your friend. That's not the case. Okay? Because people will throw you under the bus with no problem. I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And this is in the color 330 Toffee. And under my eye, I just added some concealer because I have some bags. It's not really bags, but I don't want it to come out in my pictures and whatnot. So I'm going to take care of that. So yeah, y'all. Your coworkers are not your friends. That's something I've been new, but I've been staying to myself, being real quiet. People be like, why you so quiet? Why you don't pray with us? By the way, I stopped praying with them too, because I ain't going to be praying with y'all. And y'all be quick to stab me in the back. That's not how life works. So, I don't pray with them either. Staying to myself. Don't eat nobody's snacks. Don't bring nobody snacks. There's only one of them that I really talk to, because she was my manager at my first job. So, we kind of have that bond. And yeah. So basically this year I just wanna when it comes to my business, I wanna do that full time, to be honest. I wanna take it to the next level. And if I was to live with my mother, I would have been quit my job. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. Yeah, I am not good at lining my lips. I ain't going front. I am bad at lining my lips. My lips are already big, so I don't need to make them any bigger than they already are. But this is from the beauty supply. I think I paid $1.99 for it. You know, I paid $1.99 for this, and it is brown. So I'm gonna try and line my lips on camera. Yeah, I hate when people line their lips and they leave that line right there and don't blend it out. That shit looks so ugly. Like, sis, blend that out a little bit. Feel me? So, now that I have done that, so I ended up taking off the lip gloss. I'm gonna add some of my Stila. This is Fia, and it is nude. And see, this makes a difference. I haven't done a matte lip in like forever. Looks alright. Go ahead and go over that again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face with my Morphe setting spray. Woo, chilly. You know what I forgot? I forgot my little what you gonna call it right here? My little beauty spot. I'm gonna take my hair apart and see how this looks. I don't know if my lenses are dirty or what, but it looks like there's a line. There's no line on my face, but it just looks like that on camera. I feel like this lash right here is retarded. Alright, I feel like I want to put some crimps in my hair, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then come back on camera. I don't want to do it on camera because I feel like the video is getting too long